Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the Boston Celtics. Here we go. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Marc Gasol. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Green, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. They get it back. Rejected by Gasol. Bird, the pass to McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Leonard finds Gasol. Leonard looking over the floor. There's the drive. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, the claw using those broad shoulders and those hands, snatching that one down, wasting no time going back up.
Pass to McHale. Another shot, and the layup is up and in.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here is Lowry. Siakam kicks to Leonard. No good on the shot, and it's Boston the other way. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Bird with the bucket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside Leonard. Takes the 13-footer. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Johnson goes in. Yep, that one goes. Johnson's got his second basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here is Lowry. A 3 from Leonard. Drains the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
Bird left side. Shoots over Leonard. No good from Bird. Raptors trail by 3. Lowry kicks to Leonard. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. The second effort. And the layup is good. 7 points in the game.
Very easily could have been an and one there. Leonard takes the contact and still maintains the focus to make the score.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
Here's Leonard after Kevin McHale's score. Gasol trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by Bird.
They're getting Coleman here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Johnson against Lowry. Up top, Bird. Here's Parrish, and he uses the glass on the way.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Lowry. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now here's Johnson. Feeds it to Bird. Great that time from Leonard.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Leonard against Bird. To the inside, and McHale gets double teamed. There's the pass to Ainge. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game, and he gets the bucket. Leonard's got 9 points.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
Here's Johnson. Here's Ainge. Back to Bird. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Marc Gasol.
Yeah, and every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Shooting 2. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 9. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
This is his first free throw of the game.
The line for 2.
And he makes the first.
And you think about how quickly it was that Kawhi Leonard just rocketed into superstardom. And as a leader of a very proud franchise, if you're a coach, he's everything you'd maybe want in a player.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Bird outside. The 3. Siakam pulls it in.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Johnson. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Johnson kicks to Ainge. McHale outside. Pass to Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and McHale finishes inside. McHale's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
He's checked in for Johnson. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Green. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 4. Passes it to Leonard. And the Raptors miss again. Leonard's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Here's McHale. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Pass to Leonard. Launches it. Parrish grabs the board. Celtics leading by 6. And here is Ainge. Here's McHale. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Siakam.
It's going to be on Siakam.
Personal foul.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for your Celtics, Kevin McHale. At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. The Celtics making a switch here. Redmond's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Powell's checked in. And McHale drops them both. Raptors trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the rejection by Parrish.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
The pass to Ainge. Here's Wedman. Pass to McHale. Passes to Ainge. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Parrish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Foul. Siakam. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Robert Parrish. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Parrish. Marcus All's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Parrish.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Raptors trail by 10. Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
All right. Look who's coming on up to the court. Come on and get loud. Here are
Check in for the Celtics.
Give them a hand, fans. It's your Celtics Dancers dance team.
Gasol with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. VanVleet passes to Lowry. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Here's Redmond. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Raptors trail by 10. Here's VanVleet. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, tricky play by VanVleet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by VanVleet. And even 3-on-3 break. Powell. That's good.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
A shot. No good. And it's Boston the other way. They get a hand on it. Inside, Lowry. Parrish gets the rebound. Parrish has got 5 rebounds tonight. Seasting passes to Wedman. And here is Walton. Here is Seasting. Back to Walton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Wedman. And Gasol comes to help. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Vincent's checked in for Danny Ainge.
4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Here is Seasting. No points in the game yet for him. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Raptors ball.
To the middle. Here's Gasol. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Seasting passes to Walton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Van Vliet finds Lowry. And here is Powell. Launches a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now the pass to Seasting. Floats one up. And Gasol sends it back. Here's Van Vliet. Lays it up off the glass.
Van Vliet.
Van Vliet's got 6.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Vincent. Walton with the ball. Passes it to Vincent. 5 to shoot. Over Gasol. Rejected by Gasol. Now Powell. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Ibaka. And Walton sends it back. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. Up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. So far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
Here's Van Vliet. Seasting is out there with Vincent. Then there's Wedman. Then it's Parrish, and it's Walton in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Boston leading by 4. Here is Seasting. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. He makes that one drop, only a second in 5 tries.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
The pass to Seasting. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Driving inside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. He has 6. On the wing, Green. Five on the clock. From the baseline. Here's Gasol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It goes on Dennis Johnson.
Man, when he's inside, Gasol has such intensity. And oftentimes the defense will get sloppy trying to contest.
For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Marcus Hall.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
Bird, he's checked in for Robert Parrish. And the Raptors also making a change. Leonard, he's checked in for Norman Powell. That one drops. He ties it up. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Wedman. Johnson outside. Pass to Walton. They double him with Green. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And the Raptors with the ball. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside Leonard. Down low. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. Over Walton. And again, Toronto no up.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Bird against Ibaka. And the pass to Vincent. They need this one. Here's Walton. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Raptors.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
Raptors with the lead. Over in the corner, Green. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shots good by Ibaka.
And you got to worry about Ibaka everywhere, inside, beyond the arc, and the mid-range. He'll find that spot to beat.
Here's Vincent. The dish to Walton. Kicks to Johnson. Kevin McHale checked in for Boston. And Toronto also making a switch. Siakam is checked in for Marc Gasol. here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Leonard with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Who's coming out onto the court? Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Johnson. Will it go? And it falls over the rim and in. 6 points for Johnson.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Leonard. Back to Van Vliet. Again, Toronto.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Passes it to McHale. Not going to go that time. Good D by Siakam. And here's Toronto. They've got a 13-2 run going. Van Vliet kicks to Ibaka. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dennis Johnson on the wing. Covered by Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. And McHale gets double teamed. Count it. Good. McHale is a deadly efficient shooter. His 55% career shooting percentage, one of the all-time best. Now here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Pass to Leonard. He kicks it to Ibaka. A 3. And it's Leonard missing. Celtics trail by 5. Johnson outside. Dishes it to Bird. Van Vliet against Johnson. The pass to McHale. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Here's Ibaka. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Vincent, guarded by Green. Vincent, the pass to Walton. Here's Johnson. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Toronto leading by 3. Outside, Green. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
The defender there makes a poor choice, underestimating Green's savvy. Results in a trip to the line.
Raptors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Danny Ainge has checked in for Boston. So he comes up empty, missing both.
A relatively rare trip to the free throw line for Green, averaging just 1 attempt per game over the course of his career.
Pass to Johnson. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 14. And it's sent back by McHale.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Kyle Lowry is checked in for Fred VanVleet.
Lowry.
It's a close game here in Boston. Lowry against Johnson. Lowry passes to Leonard. To the paint. Can they get it? And Boston with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Green. No good. Nice D from Bird. Down low. And McHale the basket on the assist by Bird. McHale's got 16 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto calls timeout. You got to like what Kevin McHale has done in this game.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
All right. Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here.
Parrish is checked in for Walton. And the Raptors also making a change.
Right,
Powell's checked in.
The Celtics dancers dance team. Make some noise.
Shot clock at 5. He takes it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Passes to Parrish. Pass to McHale. Johnson kicks to Bird. Parrish dishes to Johnson. Over Lowry. Here's Parrish. An easy 2 points on the layup. Parrish has got his second bucket.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Lowry looking around. Back to Powell. Fires the 3. Larry Bird grabs the miss. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Johnson, good.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen.
Johnson against Lowry. Outside Leonard. There's the 3. Rebound Boston. McHale's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Parrish. And a missed layup. Raptors trail by 3. Siakam passes to Lowry. Back to Siakam. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. Ceasing's checked in. Art Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. .144 left in the first half of basketball. And that one is good.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here is Ceasing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Bird. Shoots over Leonard. Tries it from 9. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Celtics lead by 3.
You're not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kevin McHale.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Leonard hits them both. 1:04 left to play here in the half. And here is Ainge. And there's the pass to McHale. 4-on-3 break. Here's Powell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul.
For Toronto, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Powell taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Edmonds checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Pierce. To the wing right side. Celtics passing it around. Ainge with the ball. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Wedman. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Harris. The Chief slams it through.
And the Chief making his presence felt on that offensive backboard. Doesn't look like he's outworking you until you see the ball drop through the net.
Here's Leonard. That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Raptors. Here is Seasting. Now recovering. Leonard with the steal. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room with the game all knotted up. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
I like how they're working the ball down low and finding easy looks. They may be tempted to switch things up in the second half, but I say stick with it. Force the other team to adjust to the way you play.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Siakam is out there with Marc Gasol. Then it's Green. Then there's Lowry. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. Now here's Leonard. Oh!
It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Johnson against Lowry. Johnson surveying the floor. Bird kicks to Ainge. 5 to shoot. McHale passes to Ainge. 3-pointer. Bird hits it from 3-point range. Bird's got 9.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes
This guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Now here's Leonard. And he drives in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
It's on Larry Bird. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Kawhi Leonard shooting 1.
What's up?
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ainge against Green. Now Ainge. Pass to Bird. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Ainge. On the clock. Here's Parrish. Kept alive by Boston. And stolen by Siakam. Over in the corner, Green. The pass to Lowry. Inside. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist by Lowry.
Assisted.
6 points for Marc Gasol.
And really advanced as a playmaker. Lowry makes such strong reads off that pick and roll.
Green against Ainge. Back to Bird. McHale right side. Pass to Bird. Over Leonard. Bird can't hit. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Outside Lowry. And there's the drive. Yes, that goes in. Lowry's got 7.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry, cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
Johnson against Siakam. Johnson dishes to Bird. Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Leonard against Johnson. Leonard, no luck.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
They get it back. McHale and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 18 points for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Lowry finds Gasol. Toronto working the ball around now. Ainge against Green. Stolen by Ainge. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bird. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now just a 2-point Raptor lead. Green, the pass to Lowry. Outside Leonard. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. Bird with it. Leonard picks him up for the tie. Here's Parrish. No good. That would have tied it. Parrish has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Lowry against Ainge. Left side Lowry. Ainge against Leonard.
Celtics foul. Dennis Johnson. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers. And then cashing in on those, well, that just makes all the difference.
That free throw good from Leonard. Some changes for Toronto. Baca comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. Leonard hits them both. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt?
Celtics trail by 4. Johnson outside. Passes it to Bird. Shoots over Leonard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Green, the pass to Leonard. Great D that time from Bird. Shot on the wing. They get it again. Here's McHale. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. McHale's got 20.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
VanVleet against Parrish. VanVleet can't get it to go. Austin with the ball. For the tie, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
On the wing, Johnson, covered by VanVleet.
And look at how focused VanVleet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
Pass to Leonard. The tray. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Leonard against Bird. He dishes it to Parrish. Goes back up. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Raptors with the lead. Siakam passes to VanVleet. They kick it out to Green. Connects from three-point range.
When you're trying to space the floor, Green's the guy you want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
Here's Parrish. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Leonard. VanVleet looking around. Back to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. That one, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Ames, the pass to Johnson. Shoots over VanVleet. Here's Parrish. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Has gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And some changes here for the Celtics. Redmond comes in for Bird. And it's Hastings in for Johnson. The Raptors also with a sub. Powell's checked in. Free throw no good for Parrish. Martin's checked in for Perry. Toronto calls timeout.
It'll be a Raptors timeout. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Fans, your Celtics dancers. Give them a hand, fans. It's your Celtics
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a one-point game. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by McHale. Ibaka, the pass to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked. The Raptors making a switch here. Lowry's checked in.
Lowry.
Here is Seasting. Lowry covering. And the pass to Wedman. Over Leonard. Pocket 6. Wedman can't get it to go. And Lowry has it in the corner. Takes it out to Leonard. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the inside. Here's McHale, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Now the dish to Ibaka. Outside Leonard. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's Kawhi pushing the action all by himself there, attacking inside and starting to take charge.
Van Vliet against Ainge. Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. Ripped away. McHale passes to Ainge. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to McHale. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Walt. Over Siakam. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Now, here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. Siakam left side. Redmond pulls it in. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Ainge. Here is Seasting. Now recovering. Seasting passes to Walton. Shoots over Leonard. And it's Walton missing.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass. Lowry's got 9.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Here is Seasting. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the right side. Kicks to Ainge. Drives to the hoop. And the shot goes in.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. Quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Lowry against Ainge. Lowry up top. He's got 9. Rebounded by the Celtics. McHale's got rebound number 15 here tonight. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
An elite rim protector. Ibaka has the highly desired combination of athleticism and time.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Ainge against Lowry. There's the pass to Leonard. Over McHale, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Got it up. The shot misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Raptors lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Ainge. Walton is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Wedman, and it's Seasting in at the 1 spot. Now here's Lowry, and the rebound goes to McHale. Out to the wing. Ainge up top. Walton with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. They get the rebound. McHale. Good D by Siakam.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by McHale. Takes the 3. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Here is Seasting. Pass to McHale. Over Siakam. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto leading by 6.
Boston foul.
Some changes for Boston. Parrish is checked in for Walt. And Dennis Johnson's subbed in for Seasting.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Robert Parrish. Dennis
Van Vliet wide open. No good on the quick 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson with the bounce pass. And stolen by Siakam. He kicks to Lowry. Passes it to Leonard. Redmond pulls it in. Redmond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocks it loose. And the turnover again by Boston. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Boston making a switch here. Bird's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Leonard inside. Bird covering. Scooped up. Takes it out to Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Leonard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, Kawhi does damage from the mid-range and from the inside and gets challenged to make threes. And he can do that too.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach from the Celtics talked to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Ainge.
And Ainge, just one of those guys that likes to annoy an energetic scorer who can shoot a high percentage from the field.
Both good from the line that time. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Leonard. From the stripe. That one a little long.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Ainge dishes to Parrish. And Gasol comes to help. Parrish, the pass to Bird. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Rejected by McHale. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Lowry dishes to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And that one, good. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Johnson against Lowry. Here's McHale. Here's Parrish. Good work defensively by Gasol. Toronto leading by 7. Here's Siakam. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. He puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Leonard. Back to Lowry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Outside Leonard fires the 3.
And not blessed with the greatest defensive tools. Bird uses terrific court sense to see a play before it develops.
Raptors with the lead. Green in the post. Ainge covering, and it's Green missing.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Green against Ainge. Back to Bird. 6 on the shot clock. Ainge the pass to McHale. Fires it up. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls. And now just a 5-point Raptor lead. Outside Green. Pass to Gasol. Over Parrish. No good from Gasol. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And Gasol sends it back. Green against Ainge. Green dishes to Lowry. The pass to Leonard. Shoots over Parrish. A new 14 for the Raptors. Celtics trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McHale. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Now here's Lowry. Outside Leonard. Shoots over Parrish. Here's Gasol. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to full advantage.
Johnson wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Leonard on the wing. Pass to Green. Uncovered. Rebound Boston. Now here's Johnson. Passes to Ainge. Now Parrish. Bird outside. Pass to Johnson to take the lead. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Siakam. Leonard against Bird. Leonard the pass to Gasol. Lowry inside the line. Off the left rim and out.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now here's Johnson following the miss by Kyle Lowry. McHale trying to free himself. Johnson can't hit. And here's Lowry. Outside, Green. A 3 from Leonard. That shot, no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Ainge with the ball. Pass to Parrish. Bird outside. Pulls it from 20. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now here is Ainge over Leonard. Here's McHale. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
Here's Green. Outside Lowry. Driving to the basket. Kevin McHale pulls it in.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
There's the feed to Bird. And he makes good on the layup. Bird's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Passes it to Leonard. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Bird. Johnson attacking. Banked in off the glass. Johnson's got 20 points. Raptors trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Leonard kicks to Lowry. Outside Gasol. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Such a clever offensive player. Gasol is especially crafty at finding ways to draw contact while shooting.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that trims the lead to 6.
Now, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Johnson, the pass to Ainge. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Danny Ainge. At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Leonard against Bird. Count the basket. Leonard's got 16 points here in the second half.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Now here's Johnson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Dennis Johnson. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, for a guy who sat on the bench his senior year of high school and was barely noticed by college recruiters, boy, DJ's proved a lot of people wrong.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And the Raptors with the ball. And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for T-shirts.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Third team foul.
52 seconds left in the fourth. McHale inside. Siakam's there. Johnson outside. Pass to Parrish. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Fourth team foul. At the line, Robert Parrish. At the line for 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9. And a new group in for the Celtics. Jones checked in for McHale. Williams comes in for Bird. Seasting, he's checked in for Danny Ainge. And it's Brown in for Johnson. Both free throws good from Parrish.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Anunoby against Jones. High arcing shot, and the layup by Anunoby.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here is Seasting. He's guarded by Davis. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.